Hello everybody, I'm your girl VonNoodles, and today I will basically explain what happened in Pikmin 3 right after this game intro. It's vital information.
Galactic date 20XX. At the far reaches of space lies a planet on the brink of ruin. The planet's name? Kopai. Due to a booming population, booming appetites, and a basic lack of planning, Kopai's inhabitants have all but exhausted their food supply. Their only hope is to find another planet with edible matter. Accordingly, they send unmanned scout vessels called Sparrows out into space. To their dismay, the search is proving fruitless. Just as they're about to give up, the final vessel reports back with news of a miraculous discovery. They mobilize to investigate the planet, which they name PNF 404. Kopai's last hope rests on 3 intrepid explorers. At last, the explorers' 279,000 light-year voyage nears its end. But as they initiate the landing sequence, something goes horribly wrong.
Okay, so here we are on day 1 of the game with Charlie's crash site. First thing he hears is a sort of cute noise. He opens his eyes to these beady-eyed yellow elves just staring at him hard, right? He wakes up, takes a look around. You wonder, how the heck did he not get hypothermia? He notices that there's more of these yellow elves just scattered about. There's a whole lot of them. Look at them, just lounging about. They're actually kind of cute. I take that back, they're freaking savages. Anyways, he crosses this bridge over a small creek. He gets to this cave. And just like that, Charlie's dead. Fast forwarding to Alf's crash site. Look at him, he looks so done. He sees the ship falling through the sky and it crashes somewhere. Okay, Alf, we're not on vacation. Get out of the water. He finds these live chili peppers. Just observing him. He's like, what the heck was that? What do you know? He finds more of them, trying to get this red bulbous berry from a branch. Alf just goes straight up to them, whistles like he knows what he's doing, and just yeets them at this berry. Oh geez. He finds out that this, in fact, is not a berry. By this scary display, it's beating and has tentacles just sprouting out of it. He finds out they're not just chili peppers, but red Pikmin. Alf makes more of them and moves this cardboard box. It reveals a data file. This is when it's first revealed that Captain Olimar is in the game. Alf ends up finding the spaceship. He receives a call. It's Brittany. She claims she's trapped somewhere, so he takes the initiative to go find her. Oh god, what was that noise? It kind of sounded like your stomach on Thanksgiving morning because you starve yourself until all the food is ready. Yeah, like that. So Elf thinks it's best to go in the ship and blasts off into space. The small berry-like pod follows you, like it has some sort of detachment issues. Here you see the food reserve. It's very low, which makes finding Brittany extremely vital. At the end of each day, a character will make a log summarizing what you did or discovered that day. I personally live for these. Sometimes you get to learn a little bit more about each character's personality. Day 2. We're looking for Brittany. Oh, I just love this map. The pretty pink flower petals just make it. Well, Elf finds Brittany lying face down like she's dead. Shortly after, you receive a call from her. Turns out she was just taking a nap, you know. She tells you she found a fruit, your very first fruit in the game, by the way. Ah, the strawberry. One thing I love about this game is that any fruit or objects you find, they always have a different name for them. Names that you wouldn't expect. For an example, look at what this strawberry is called. And then they juice whatever fruit you find. It's actually kind of surprising how much fruit you can get from them. Alf explores a little deeper and finds this big ass crystal encasing something. And oh geez. This bloop monster just comes down out of nowhere. We kill it, and it shat itself. These rock turds just fell from its bowels. Just kidding, they're rock Pikmin. These little guys are actually new in the game. They never existed in past Pikmin games. And if you played Pikmin 1 and 2, they actually had the purple Pikmin. And I think these rock Pikmin were to replace them. Rip purple Pikmin. Finally, you free Brittany and are reunited at last. They end the day and you return to space. Here you see the bulb you freed from the crystal doing some sort of ritual dance around the red bulb. They get merged together and they become roommates. The next day, Al finds another data file left by Captain Olimar. It states that there is treasure where you are headed, but also danger. Well, he was right. Oh Jesus, look at that thing. It's a centipede crawdad with glass armor. Can you imagine this thing actually existing though? This would give me another reason to dislike bugs. We kill it, of course, but watch what this thing upchucks. A whole ass dragon fruit. Oh, and a Nokia. Anyways, you find the phone and it gives you a boost in signal. It gives you an inkling where Captain Charlie is. What do you know? You crash, losing Brittany once again. She's fine though, she landed in some snow. She also finds the yellow elves from the beginning of the video. Look at them, they're just holding hands. Oh, and they're probably known as yellow Pikmin, of course. They can help you conduct electricity and can be thrown higher than any other Pikmin that you acquire. I wonder if they get some sort of high with electricity flowing through them. Alf and Brittany find each other before night's end and they retire into space. They go back to explore deeper into the cave, flipped a switch, and revealed the most ugly creature. It's like you combine a naked mole rat / toad and it wanted to be a bat or a butterfly. It's got some serious fungal problems too. After fighting it, it goes into this crazed state, shaking all of its purple dander on you. Oh, and watch this. It hits this hanging light bulb and a freaking mango falls down in a cave. Where did this mango come from? How is it still plump? You think it'd be rotting in a place like this. Then Captain Charlie crawls out of this abomination's mouth, acting like, oh, it was nothing. He tells Alf he found a data file from Olimar stating he found a key. The two connect that the key he found was the cosmic drive key and they need it in order for them to return home. So the next day, they pick up another signal. Thinking it was Captain Olimar, they follow it. Turns out it was a flip phone in the sand. Bro, I kid you not, this big ass worm with the juiciest lips pops out from the sand. I forgot to mention, this worm also has back, okay? This thing had a whole ass watermelon in it. It's like, no wonder it had a huge bottom. Oh, and this is cute. On the flip phone, there's a picture of two ferrets, see? Ain't that cute? So the next day, they boost their signal with the flip phone, and we go to this new area of the map. They see this pink bulbous berry in the game. It's called onion, but I call it berry. They cut it down and discover winged Pikmin. These things remind me of little fruit flies, just small, frail, and annoying, but very useful when it comes to lifting things, which you'll do in, you know, the game. Alf receives an unknown call, and it's freaking Louie. But you don't know that it's Louie unless you've played the previous game. If you played Pikmin 2, you would know who Louie is and how he is an absolute menace to society. Anyways, they all think this guy is Captain Olimar. So naturally, the trio go look for him. The team found him passed out in the middle of the ground. The most annoying swarm of bees, comb bees, kidnapped him. And they're all like, "Mama, Mama, we've got intruders, Mama." The mama descends from the air, and it's Kevin from the movie Up. Just kidding. Just kidding, but it kind of looks like her. Yeah, her. If y'all forgot, Kevin was a mama. Once the hummingbird / butterfly winged bee is defeated, all of the other bees drop like flies. And this papaya just falls down with them. No idea where it came from because this boss didn't upchuck it. And Louie, he falls down too. They take him back to the ship, scan him. The guy is in this forced sleep mode. Honestly, it's something many of us would appreciate having. Those of us that are insomniacs. The next morning, Louie hijacks the ship, lands it, and runs away. He sets off a bomb, wakes the others. Charlie is like, "What the hell? We're on land." Al shows up and he's like, "Bro, Omar went AWOL and stole your rubber ducky." Brittany shows up and she's like, "Guys, he stole all the freaking provisions. What a douchebag." So you go looking for him and found this adorable little guy. The blue Pikmin, my favorite Pikmin of them all. I mean, look at it. It's got the derpiest face and it's just in this little puddle. Cute! So we make it to where Louie is. And this monstrosity emerges from the mud. When I tell you that it wiped out my team of Pikmin, I mean wiped. I went crazy fighting this thing. It took forever for me. You see its nutsack of a head pop right off of its body. It throws up Louie, hugging a whole cantaloupe. Louie is such a glutton. If you gotta learn something about Louie, he is a glutton. This boy will go crazy if you don't feed him. After some time has passed, the trio beat some information out of Louie. They learned that he's not Captain Olimar, but just some guy who's hungry all the time. The next morning, they fly off to the final area of the map and find Olimar with this golden nugget creature. This thing is just caressing him like, there, I'll take care of you forever. The trio go up to them and this thing is like, "Not on your life," and proceeds to suck up Olimar and engulf him in its golden nuggetiness. The team frees him, but the Pikmin act like they don't know where the ship is. Like, there's something in the air preventing the Pikmin to know where they need to be. So Brittany has this brilliant idea. She's going to lead the whole team through this tunnel. Once they get into the tunnel, the nugget creature falls down from the ceiling, blocking the entrance you came from. And you're forced to proceed onward because this thing is so obsessed with Olimar. It's chasing you to get him back. They find the exit, and for some reason, dumb Brittany wants to stick around to see what the golden nugget will do. This thing once again sucks up Olimar, so you're forced to fight it. This fight will test all of your Pikmin, and it took me multiple days in the game to fight him. I honestly don't know which fight was worse, the nutsack head guy or the golden nugget. But it gets defeated, and I shrunk it down to nothing but a cube on the ground. And it slowly reveals Captain Olimar inside. Some time passes, and he wakes up. He's like, "Thank you so much for saving me. I'm Olimar. Also, thank you for saving Louis. I'm sorry for all the trouble he may have caused you. Please take this treasure." He gives the trio the cosmic drive key, and the team is like, "Holy hell, we can go home now." Captain Charlie being cold Chad about things, he's like, "Olimar, we can give you and Louis a lift home." Olimar is all happy about the offer, and of course, Louis is only thinking about eating all the provisions. He gladly accepts. The whole squad blasts off into space, as you can see here. Sadly, the Pikmin don't come with you this time, and the golden turd is still alive. And if you stuck after the credits of the game, you will see here that the Pikmin see something falling from the sky, hinting that there might be a Pikmin 4, which there will be because it will be released on July 21st, 2023, and I will hope to see you guys again when I play it. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe, you know the whole shebang. And I will see you next time. Bye.